Hi everyone, welcome back to Sean, and for this video is going to be a little bit more different, and this is not going to be a cooking video or anything like that, or a time travel talk or anything. For this video I'm going to be talking to you about how old you should have your first kiss, and like how to get prepared for your first kiss and stuff like that. So let's get straight into the video. Hang on, let me just put my hair back. So, so for me, I feel like first kiss doesn't actually really matter on the age. It isn't really that big of a deal because people have it like early in life. People might have it in primary school, people might have it in high school, or people might have it later in life, and that is okay because everyone's first kiss and timeline is different, and there's like no like chocolate cutter like you have to be this right exact same age, that this exact age you should have your first kiss. It really depends on who you are and who that person is. So it doesn't actually really matter on the age, and it actually depends on who you are and and when you feel ready and stuff like that. And yeah, so you should feel ready to have your first kiss, and you should feel comfortable with that person, and don't rush into things because a lot of people, rush into things when it comes to first kiss and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you about that very soon. And yeah, so yeah, let's get started. So, first thing I'm going to talk to you about is number one is how to prepare for your first kiss. Now, a lot of people, when they have their first kiss, they don't know how to get prepared and stuff like that. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to get prepared for it. And yeah, so for this video, the first thing you need to do is don't eat any foods that are very strong. Like, so don't eat onions, garlic, certain potato chips, and certain like nuts, like peanuts or walnuts or anything like that, because nuts are very strong foods and they can make your breath smell. So don't eat anything that's very strong. But if you ever do want to eat something that's a little bit more lighter, like maybe like a peanut butter sandwich, or something that isn't very strong. But don't eat any very strong foods that have to do with onions and garlic and stuff like that, because they are very strong foods. So don't eat anything like that because it might not make the moment very good. So yeah, and and also make sure you have and make sure you brush your teeth before doing this experiment, or have a breath mint, or chew some gum, like flavored gum. It doesn't matter on the gum, like it can be any kind of gum you want. And yeah, and also mouthwash your also put some mouthwash on so your mouth is clean, because make sure your mouth is clean. And also mouthwash kills a lot of germs in your mouth. And yeah, and sorry, I can't talk today. My tongue is a bit of a twister today. I had a really big day at work, so sorry about that. And yeah, so anyway, so that's how to get prepared for your first kiss. And now we're gonna talk about the second thing is um is about not rushing into it and stuff like that. When a lot of in a lot of people, this is more common in like high school ages, like if you're like in your like if you're 13 or something like that. But primary school is more rare because like first kisses don't really happen at primary school. It does happen, but it doesn't happen that much. But I'll tell you about that one later. And yeah, so when it comes to a first kiss, a lot of people feel like pressured, and they want to rush into it. It's because their body is, like going through a stage where they might like someone, they might have crushes, and stuff like that, which is completely normal because it's a normal human emotion and stuff like that. But you shouldn't rush into it because rushing into it just makes things feel just rushing things makes it feel more awkward, and it doesn't feel right. And so if you're that person who's rushing into dating, just so you know, just take your time and prepare before you actually do it. Like for stars, get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil and write it down on a write it down on a write it down, and so say like, what do I want in this person? Do I feel ready? Am I going to regret it? And stuff like that. So write yourself a list and take your time, and that'll help the whole rush thing feel less and less, because writing things can help slow things down. So I would suggest writing things down. And peer pressure. Now this is very good. Now this thing is very common when it comes to, you know, dating and kissing and stuff like that, because a lot of people, like for stars, a lot of people might say to their friends, oh, hey, I have a girlfriend, and oh, hey, I have a boyfriend, and, you know, you should try it. It's really fun. And, oh, I had my first kiss and it was such a good experience. You should try to. I dare you to kiss this person. Oh, I dare you to kiss that person, and stuff like that. A lot of people would say that, and if you're sitting with someone that you like either if it's a good friend or if you have a crush on someone, and then your friend will say, hey, kiss that person, hey, kiss that person. And a lot of people will pressure you into doing it and stuff like that, and some people agree to it. But here's a little advice. Don't have your first kiss just because someone is pre-pressuring you to do it, because the reason they are pre-pressuring you to do it is because they are likely trying to make you embarrassed, and they want you to feel awkward with that person. When it comes to a first kiss is a very private moment between you and that person, and you should have it with that person when you feel ready, when you're in a quiet space together and stuff like that. So if someone is pre-pressuring you, it's okay to say no, like say, no, I'm not comfortable, or no, I'm pretty tired today, or something like that. And yeah, so just remember that it's okay to say no, and, you know, don't feel afraid to speak out to your emotions, because if you speak to yourself, that'll help your friends know that you're not comfortable and you're not ready. And if they keep on peer pressuring you, either ignore them or just go to a different space or hang out with a different group of friends that won't peer pressure you. And yeah. All right. What's the next one? What's the next one? Oh, and finding the moment. Okay. So when having a first kiss with someone, you should always, when it comes to a first kiss, it's a very private moment between you and that person, and you should find yourself somewhere quiet, like at a quiet space in an oval, in a classroom somewhere, or go to a park somewhere, a quiet park somewhere, or, you know, go somewhere in school that is very limited. You know, like if you want your friends to be around, make sure that those friends are very good friends and friends that you trust, and so they don't make you feel awkward. But if you prefer to do it in a private space, that's okay, because first kisses are very private. And yeah, so find yourself a very private, like quiet space to do it. And yeah, and then when you feel like that time is right, go ahead and lean in and go for it. And yeah, and just remember that. And yeah, so anyway, that is a video about first kiss and stuff like that. And sorry if I, didn't finish a whole video about the whole primary school and stuff like that. I'll tell you about that in my upcoming video about high school relationships and primary school, like, friendships and relationships. But I'm gonna do the high school one first, and that's gonna be on my upcoming videos. And yeah, so guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video was very helpful. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you can get notified every time I make a video. And I'm going to be posting more advice videos, and if there's any advice videos you'd like me to do, please leave it down in the comments. And if you got any questions or any comments you'd like to ask me, leave it down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, so guys, I hope you guys have a terrific weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. So again, I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.